course where he shouldn't be coming. But I think at the end of the season, you wouldn't swap him for anyone. And on top of that, he's very valuable off the pitch, where we call him the hound dog. He's a bit of a joker. There's always something going on. He can never sit down and be quiet. So for the team spirit, he's good. He's very good.
Rod Jones, 20, defender.
The way he's played in the first win has been exceptional. He's been the find of the season. He's broken into the England squad. He's done extremely well. If you have to fault him, the only thing you can fault him about is off the pitch, where his nickname is Trigger, the character from Only Fools and Horses, and I think the viewers can guess why he's called that, because he's not always switched on.
David Burrows, 23, defence.
Again, a very capable player in the England squad, which is very well deserved. He is a good player, but there's always another side to David Burrows, and that's off the pitch, where he is. I know it's not very nice to say he's daft, but he's not always switched on, and his nickname is Bart Simpson, because he looks very much like him.
Mark Wright, 28, defender.
What he's added to the Liverpool team is what we probably hasn't had for many years, is somebody who's really strong and dominating in the air. He's always a good leader of the back line. He's a little bit of a worrier. When you say things to him, he wants you to go into details about why you've said it and why people is having a go at him. Whereas normally at Liverpool, somebody has a go at you, you just carry on, because that's normal. That's always been a Liverpool way.
Stephen Nicol, 29 and 12 months, defence.
On the pitch, Mr. Reliable. He's again had a tremendous season. Although he's moved into the middle of the defence as a centre back now, he still does a great job. And again, coming to off the pitch, he's not always the most intelligent person, but he's got a big heart, and he keeps the lads amused. And again, like Bruce Grobbelaar, they're good value.
Ray Houghton, 30, midfield.
This season, Ray's has been absolutely tremendous. He's played in near enough every game, and he's in many games been our most important player. He's scored so many important goals for us. I think he's into double figures, which is well deserved, because he works hard. I think he makes sure he gets up early in the morning so he can read the papers. So when he does come in, nobody can take him by surprise. If anyone says anything, he knows what I've already seen that. And I'm sure he spends a lot of time in front of the TV checking the C-facts, because he doesn't want to be taken by surprise.
Michael Thomas, 24, midfield player.
He's had a good season. He's scored some important goals. He works very hard in midfield. A lot of people at Anfield can't understand why he wasn't in the Arsenal team, but we're only too pleased because he's at our place now. Off the pitch, he's a little bit quiet. His nickname is Leicester, which is to do with Lester Pickett, because Lester Pickett is not very easy to understand, and neither is Michael Thomas. He can sit in the bath and talk for 4 to 5 minutes, and the last should look at himself and start laughing and say, "What's he on about?"
Young Molby, 28, midfield.
I probably haven't played as many games as I would have liked over the years. I've taken a lot of stick for the way I look, certainly take more sticks for how fast I run, but I believe that all that matters is not how fast you run, but it's how fast you think. And I believe that there's nothing wrong with what I've got upstairs, and I think if you can survive at a club like Liverpool for 8 years, you must have something.
Dean Saunders, 27, striker.
Scored some very important goals for us this season, especially in Europe, where he had a tremendous run. The way Dean has done it this season with his 9 goals has been absolutely fantastic. He's the man behind most wind-ups, and he's sort of looked after Rob Jones since he's come here from Crewe, and it hasn't been easy for Rob, because Dean sort of lures him into a sense of security where he thinks I can tell him anything, and as soon as they get in the dressing room, Dino's in the middle of the dressing room on the treatment table telling everyone what Robbie's been up to, what Robbie's been saying.
Stephen McManaman, 20, forward.
Had a tremendous season, got so much ability. Sometimes people say that when he does go past people, he doesn't really produce the right pass or the right cross or score enough goals. But I believe for a young lad, what he's shown this season has been exceptional.
Ian Rush, 30, striker.
I've got the privilege of sharing hotel rooms with him when we go away, and he is what we call the incredible moaning man. He's always got something to complain about. He does enjoy a little bit of a moan in the room if somebody knocks on the door and I don't get up to answer it. He starts moaning, going, "Oh well, I guess it's left to me again. Is it me again? It's always me." and he's like that all the time. But when you get to know him,